Hello dear students, welcome again and a very good morning. In all the sense, it must be a good morning because in last session we saw a very good topic and I am sure that you all have cleared the fundamentals, the concept of that topic. And if you have cleared it, for all of us, this morning will be a good morning. Okay? But if you have not, then take care. Do proper revision. Again, let me tell you. Today we are continuing the same question. Yes, the remaining two topics. One of worker compensation reserve, workman compensation, and second one of bad debt and bad debt reserve. Please do take care. This all three topics, investment which we did, workman compensation which we are going to, and followed by bad debt reserve topic. These three are really very good topics, and normally almost not a single question you will find without this topic. Maybe two topics are there in any of the question, maybe all three, but at least 101% will be there in all the long question. Okay? Clear? And see, the problem is people are giving more and more importance, more and more weightage. Here people means faculties. Faculties are giving maximum weightage to two topics. One, P&L ratio, another, goodwill. And so, the students are really working very hard to solve the concept, to get the concept of these two topics. Now what happened? P&L ratio, 100% perfect from your end. In long question I am saying. Even the goodwill, again perfect. And you committed a mistake in investment fluctuation, or you committed a mistake in bad debt topic. See the difference I am explaining. If you are committing a mistake in goodwill, if you are committing a mistake in the topic of goodwill, where it affects at 3 places maximum out of 4. 4 means revaluation account, partners capital account, cash or bank account, and balance sheet. 4 formats we are going to prepare in a long question. Out of this 4, if you are committing a mistake in goodwill topic, your capital account will get affected. Your cash or bank account may get affected, and your balance sheet also. So out of 4, 3 will get affected. But if you are committing a mistake in investment fluctuation, or in bad debt, or even in workman compensation, there are chances that in all 4, because it affects your revaluation also. Samjhai sir? So in all 4 formats, some or other mistakes were there. And so I am saying, because they are not going to give number of options like P&L ratio or goodwill. In P&L ratio, they give 15 questions for the practice. In goodwill, they give 13 questions. But for this, only one question, question number 6. Okay? So instead of finding more and more questions, better option you try to understand the same question. And if you want to, can create your own questions also. You just make some changes in the amount. Here investment is given 20,000. Investment fluctuation fund 2,500. Make your own question. investment 42,000, investment fluctuation fund 6,000. Now the first option, if investment is 19,500 in the actual question, less than the given, in your manufactured question, you are manufacturing in your prepared question, if investment is 42,000, in one option you keep less amount, in another option you keep more amount, and you frame the new question. You can do practice. And fact is a fact, you are free enough to do this kind of practice, to frame this kind of questions. Okay? Let's continue with another option. That option is of workman compensation fund or reserve. If they use the word fund, that also means the same. Okay? Here, actually, workman compensation reserve is 7,000. Actually, in working I am writing all this. Actually, workman compensation reserve is 7,000. The amount is given to you. Okay? Now, in options they say, if following claim of workman compensation is accepted. First option 6,000, second option 8,500. So first option less than this 7,000 the ochu. Second option more than this. Okay, what to do? Let's start. Second, basically, in that first, if claim is of 6,000, if claim is of 6,000 rupees, you are already having 7,000 in your hand. Okay? So out of this 7,000, you keep 6,000 for claim, and remaining 1,000, here 7,000. You can check your working also. No need to do working. This is for your explanation. No need to do it in exams or in long questions. Out of 7,000, 6,000 claim accepted, and the remaining 1,000 distributed in partners. Okay? Because you are having 7,000 reserve in your hand, out of that 7,000 you are keeping 6,000 aside. Why? Because claim accepted. And the remaining 1,000 that you have to distribute it in partners, because it is a reserve. Okay? What the entry should be? Here 7,000 is reserve, should have credit balance. To cancel it, we have to debited it. So the entry is workman compensation reserve account debited. Do write full forms over here. 7,000, the entire amount. And this 7,000 we are dividing in two parts. One 6,000, another 1,000. Two, provision. For workman compensation account. Now take care, we are not using reserve over here, because one particular item can either be reserve or it can be a provision. Here what we are doing, we are converting a portion of reserve into provision. Okay? So to provision for workman compensation account, 6,000. To cash capital account and to R's capital account. Here remaining 1,000 to be distributed in 4:1. Okay? Is there any problem? You just check it from your end. Again, let me tell you, 7,000 rupees we are cancelling. 7,000 rupees we are cancelling. So it should be debited, and we are transferring 6,000 out of it to provision account. So provision for workman compensation, and remaining 1,000 we are distributing between the partners. So to K's capital account and to R's capital account. Is there any problem? Sure. Narration is not required, but if you want to know it, it's very simple. Amount of workman compensation reserve transferred to provision for, or you can write transfer for claim and surplus divided between the old partners. Okay? You can write in such a way also, being necessary amount of, just add the word necessary. Necessary amount of workman reserve transferred to provision and surplus distributed in partners. Okay? But no need to write it. Clear? Next. The same circumstance. Second. Over here it is A, here it is B. In that what they say, even it is better. Huh? A. Claim is of 8,500 rupees. Now here the problem arises. Here the problem arises. Here we add this, a new situation, again workman compensation reserve. We are adding 7,000 on hand. So this is a different topic. So again the same amount we are adding, and assuming that if the claim is 8,500, what we will do? Less claim 8,500. Now see the difference. Here the answer is impossible. Still we are having a portion of reserve in this case. So we distributed between partners. But in this case, we are not having anything. Even we need minus 1,500. The answer is having reserve, but the reserve is not enough. The reserve is not enough. Still we need 1,500. Okay? So what to do in that case? In that case, the difference should be transferred to revaluation account, because it is a kind of expense. Okay? Here we are having on end, so transfer to capital. Here we need more amount, so taking from revaluation. So net the entry is the same. Workman, we have to cancel first the reserve we are having. Compensation, reserve account debited 7,000. Now we are in need because provision we have to make for 8,500 in this case, but having only 7,000. So revaluation account debited 1,500. Okay. 2. Provision for workman compensation account. Reserve word we are not going to use over here. 8,500. Is that clear? Go through both of this. In first case, the claim is less than the reserve amount. In second case, claim is of more amount than the reserve. Net, you can easily understand that if surplus of reserve is there, should be distributed between the partners in their P&L ratio. But if reserve is not enough, claim is more than that, in that case the difference transfer to revaluation debit. Okay. Now here, because we do not have here in this case, in second case, because we do not have anything surplus like this, we do not have anything surplus, we are not distributing to partners. Okay, like this. Is that clear? Now, in these topics, whenever we are using the word distributing between the partners, always old partners. Not only that, old P&L ratio. Okay? No sacrifice, no new ratio, nothing is connected with this topic. Is that clear? All these topics are connected only with old partner and only with old ratio. Is it okay? Whenever goodwill is there, we have to, for goodwill topic only, we have to consider new ratio and sacrifice and everything. For all these topics, investment fluctuation, workman, bad debt, whatever it is, connected only and only with old partners, old ratio. Okay? Any problem in this? Just go through it. I am giving you 5 seconds only because we want to move further for the next, that is bad debt reserve topic. Is it okay? Here surplus is there, distributed. Here deficit is there, so taken from revaluation. Is that clear? Okay. Now let me remove this. Because I want to do for bad debt topic. Go through the next topic while I am doing this kind of work, because over here no need to concentrate on board at present. How sir is removing, that is none of your business. Okay? Because I wish that you are not going to remove anything, but to add anything, to do something surplus. Okay? For your case, if you are doing something wrong, you have to do some corrections, and I don't wish that you do that kind of corrections in your work. Okay, go through the that topic. Three options are given. Three options are given to you. Different. And for that, two matters you have to consider. One, that is debtors given to you, and another, that is bad debt reserve given to you in the question. First of all, let's write the information. Here, debtors are of 70,000 and bad debt reserve is of 3,000. The information provided to us. Debtors 70,000 and bad debt reserve these two things are given to us in the question. Okay? And three options are given. Three options are given. One, if bad debt reserve is rupees 4,000. Second, if bad debt reserve is of 2,500. Now, just first of all consider these two options only, first and second. Are you getting anything special in these two? Not about third topic. Just observe first two. In first, 4,000 amount is there. In second, 2,500 amount is there. Getting anything? Say in first topic, bad debt reserve is more than the given amount. And in second topic, bad debt reserve is less than the given amount. Okay, Samjayishan. In first topic it is 4,000, so more than this. In second topic it is, second option it is 2,500, so less than this. What to do? Let's start. But a very good topic. I am sure in all the questions you are going to have debtors. I think you understand. Without debtors, normally a question is not possible. And whenever debtor is there, 99.99% either bad debt or bad debt reserve, something will be there. So what I wanted to say, these things accompanied you in almost all the questions. In almost all the questions. Okay? Let's start. The first option. Main third, if bad debt reserve is to be maintained on debtors, first option, 4,000. So what we are going to write? If bad debt reserve is 4,000. This is the second tense. Okay? Now, if bad debt reserve is 4,000, what to do? Very simple. Here we are having 3,000. Okay? 3,000 already having. Can consider old, because we can't write balance sheet and adjustment, or you can write balance sheet because practically it will be given in balance sheet. But let me write old, you can write given like that also. New bad debt reserve as per the instruction. New 4,000. What does it mean? Minus 1,000 is the answer. And whenever we are having minus, must be debited to revaluation account. Okay, so the entry is revaluation account debited 1,000 only. Take care, not 4,000, because out of this 4,000, 3,000 we are already having. Clear? To bad debt reserve account. BDR is a valid short form. Okay? To bad debt reserve account. Check it from your end. Is there any problem? If you are doing this working note, there is no need to write, or else you can write 3,000. Better option to do this working note, because here if you are having 3,000 minus 4,000, you may get confused. And if I write 4,000 minus 3,000, then this will get reversed. Okay? This is the working note. Clear? For first option. For second option, is there any problem over here? Now for second option again. Bad debt reserve old is 3,000. Now in second option what they say? In second option what they say, if bad debt reserve is rupees 2,500, if we decided to maintain bad debt reserve at rupees 2,500. Now in this case what to do? Again the same thing, less bad debt reserve new 2,500, and so the difference, here it is minus, here it is plus. What to do? What to do? Previously we did in last option, that is workman compensation reserve. Plus amount we credited to partners capital account, and minus amount debited to revaluation account. Here also minus amount debited to revaluation account, but plus amount we are not crediting to partners account. Why? What is the reason? Because this is bad debt reserve is not a reserve. It is a provision. And provision can never be distributed between partners. We already learned this in chapter 4 as well as even in question 5 in last session. Okay? Over there also bad debt reserve was there, which we didn't consider also, because only partners entry we made in question 5. Check it again if you are not sure. Okay? So here plus amount we are crediting to revaluation account. Okay? Is there any problem? In case of provisions, minus amount debited to revaluation account, plus amount credited to revaluation account. Okay? Minus debited plus credited. So here the entry is entirely reversed. Means here 3B, if BDR is 2,500. In that case, it is reversed. So bad debt reserve account debited to revaluation account. The amount should be 500. Okay? Any problem? Let me explain the same with some different concept. I'm sure that also will be very clear to you. Bad debt reserve. Basically, it's a provision. All the reserves and provisions are always having credit balance. All the reserves and provisions are always having credit balance. Barabar na? Good. Now, very easy. Huh? In this case, having 3,000 but want to maintain 4,000. Already 3,000 balance is there. Want to increase that balance to 4,000. Means you want to increase the balance by 1,000. And you know that. Plus same side minus opposite side. Cross. Okay? Reserve, bad debt reserve, credit balance. You want to do 1,000 plus. So bad debt reserve credit again. Okay? Because if you want to increase, you have to do the same side. Reserve credit balance, again reserve, so credit. And in this case, you want to decrease the balance of reserve. The balance is 3,000. Now you want to maintain 2,500, 2,500. So you want to decrease bad debt reserve by 500 rupees. And whenever you want to minus, whenever you want to deduct, always opposite. Now reserve is having credit balance. Opposite means bad debt reserve debit. Is that clear? Okay. And whenever we are decreasing provision, it is a benefit. So revaluation credit. Okay. Next one, a very good one, third option. Because in that option, they give bad debt as well as percentage of bad debt reserve in the option. So let's try to, that's why I write details over there. Okay. So we can do working out properly. Third option. What they said in this option? They said 10% bad debt reserve is to be maintained after writing off bad debt rupees 2,000. After writing off bad debt rupees 2,000. Is that clear? So first of all, debtors 70,000. This is third option. Less. We already did these things in final account so many times. Bad debt. Okay? 2,000. Any problem? So the remaining is 68,000. Okay, less bad debt reserve 10%, 6,800. Any issues? Finally, 68,000 minus 6,800. Okay? Any problem in calculation? Naturally not. Nothing new in calculation. Okay? But about the entries. Very important. Very important. Something new. So please do concentrate in the entries. Okay, you can solve this fast. But I think this is very easy for you to understand. After taking 2,000 bad debt, 10% reserve is to be maintained. So 70,000 minus 2, that is 68,000. 68,000, 10% of it, that is 6,800. Okay? And after deducting it, you will get 61,200. The second balance. If 10% BDR after keeping rupees 2,000 as bad debt. Okay? Take care. First entry. 3 entries will be there. Do concentrate. First of all, bad debt we are having from debtors. So naturally, debtors decreased. Debtors always having debit balance. Decreased. So it should be credited. So bad debt account debited. To debtors account. 2,000 rupees. Okay? Bad debt to debtors 2,000. Second entry. Now for this bad debt, we are already having bad debt reserve. Okay? So we have to write off this bad debt against bad debt reserve. Is that clear? So bad debt reserve account debited, because we want to write off bad debt against this. So bad debt we have to close to bad debt account. 2,000, the same amount. Okay? Now the third entry, the most important one. At the end, again, we are going to understand all these 3 entries. But do concentrate, because at first attempt, if you get 80-90% clarity, it would be much better for you, because the thing becomes easier for you for the second attempt. Okay? Now, the third one is revaluation account debited to bad debt reserve account. Now, which amount should be here? That is the most important topic. Which amount? Can you tell me? Okay, for that, obviously we need some working note also, but you can do it orally also. I'm removing this first and second option because we already cleared it. If you want to write, you can just rewind the lecture a little bit and can go through it. Okay? Because this obviously place I need for working now of this amount of third entry. Can you tell me what amount should be there? What amount should be there? Not sure? It's very easy, huh? It's very easy. It is 5,800. How is it? Because we have 2,000, we have 6,800, then it's 5,800. How is it? By doing some mathematical combination, you may have 8,800, this plus this. You may have 4,800, this minus this. You may have 6,800 if you are lazy, not to do any combination, just PDF. Even you may have 3,800. Bad debt reserve 6,800 minus bad debt reserve 3,000. But no, everything is wrong. Then how this comes? Really, it's very easy. You know it very well. Yes, have faith in me and confidence in you. It's a matter of thinking little bit differently. Again, I'm using the same words. You know this very well. How this 5,800 will be there. Sorry. Why I'm using the word sorry? Because it's not a physical classroom teaching. I cannot give you a chance that come on, bachalo, raise your hand and come out with your answers. But I'm doing it over here. If you also did the same thing on my behalf, appreciate yourself. On my behalf. Yes, I am happy for you if you did the same thing. See, bachalo, nothing else. This is the portion of P&L account, the format. Bad debt, trial balance, plus bad debt, value, adjustment, plus bad debt reserve, adjustment, minus bad debt reserve, trial balance. Here trial balance means old, already given. Adjustment means given in the adjustment. Okay? Here bad debt trial balance is 0. Bad debt adjustment is 2,000. Bad debt reserve adjustment 6,800. Total minus bad debt reserve trial balance, which is given in the information. And here we get 5,800. Okay? Debited to revaluation account. Now check it once. I'm sure now it becomes easy for you naturally. But again, let me tell you, if you also did the same, appreciate yourself on my behalf. Okay? Now very quickly, for the last option, let's understand all three entries again. First of all, bad debt account debited to debtors, because we are decreasing debtors by that much amount. And bad debt is a loss for us. So it must be debited. So bad debt to debtors. Now, for such kind of risk of bad debt, We already created a reserve, rupees 3,000, already having. Okay? So we have to write off, we have to cancel this bad debt against that reserve. Bad debt is debited already, we want to cancel it, so it must be credited. Clear? So bad debt credit and bad debt reserve debit. We are decreasing our reserve by that amount. And bad debt reserve credit balance, bad debt reserve credit balance. We are decreasing bad debt reserve by that amount. So it should be debited by 2,000, same amount. And the third one, out of this 6,800 and already 2,000. That's 6,800 you want to keep. You want to maintain. Okay. Very, very simple. Bad debt reserve 6,800. Out of that, already having 3,000. Okay. So additional 3,800 and 2,000 bad debt. Total net 5,800. Even can do by P&L format also. Bad debt 2,000. 6,800 bad debt reserve we want to keep. So total we would like to have 8,800. Out of which 3,000 we are already having. So additionally 5,800 we want to maintain as bad debt reserve. And so the entry is revaluation account debit to bad debt reserve account 5,800. Is there any problem? Think twice. Again asking you the same question. Is there any problem? Confusion? Queries? No. Great. But don't be overconfident. For the last time I am suggesting you go through question 6. All 3 topics. Investment fluctuation, workman compensation and bad debt topic. All 3 topics twice or thrice. Okay? Clear? Not only that. In homework, do solve question 7. It is nothing else, a simple question of revaluation. And from next onwards, we are going to start question number 8. Eagerly waiting. At least I am waiting eagerly. Yes, because it is a long question. From that question onwards, we are starting long question of admission of partner, which they are going to ask in 8 marks. Okay? So be prepared for that. Before starting that long question, let me remind you, you must be ready with 3 matters. You must be ready with 3 matters. 1, the concept of revaluation account. 2nd, goodwill topics. And 3rd, P&L ratio topics. Yes, question 6 entirely should be. But that will be there, I am sure, because there is no variety of matters. Okay? So that becomes easier for you. But in P&L ratio, some varieties are there. In goodwill, some different situations were there. So do go through it and then be mentally ready to achieve full marks in this chapter. 9 out of 9. For 1 mark, we already worked a lot for VST. But for 8 marks, we are going to start from next session. Okay? So I am waiting eagerly for your support, and I am sure our digital partnership will shine out like anything. So till next session, take care of yourself be happy, and as usual, you can be happy when you are staying safe. Take care of your family too.